Hello, happy Friday. This is me, TK, your coach on the rocks, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day. So, today I wanted to end the week with something provocative. Yes, as a proper thought provoker, I think it's all about having the right conversations. But apart from this, there's something interesting that I've recently learned. So, what happened is, as you may or may not know, we're preparing for a big trade show in January as Humble Associates, and we're getting so many different kinds of advice, and it's all wonderful. But what is very interesting is the fact that everyone has a different opinion, and there's lots of opinions that when you're at a trade show, you should definitely pull people's attention to your stand. The best way to do that is to be provocative. I mean, okay, I get that, but the challenge is how much or, how provocative is too provocative, or how provocative is not enough. So, what I found is there are some things in life which make us edgy, make us slightly uncomfortable, right? Just assuming that someone's, for instance, wrong on a trade show, or maybe like niching a lot, it feels like it's not the right thing to do. There's a instinct we have internally, or I personally have internally, that means that, wait a second, maybe I shouldn't do that as much. Maybe I shouldn't be as provocative. And it's interesting that sometimes we just need to suspend this thinking. Sometimes we just need to trust the experts and suspend our disbelief and go with the right advice. It's very interesting, and I think, because of these things, many people don't succeed because they just go with their instincts, and sometimes you just need to do what the experts say. And in this case, I think we will be a bit more provocative than I'm comfortable with. But you know what the best thing is? I personally think that with these things, you just get desensitized. The more you provoke, the more you get used to provoking, the further you go. I'm not saying, where we may end up with, or what might happen at the end, where it lies, but I know one thing. If you think you're slightly uncomfortable with how your communication is making you feel, it's probably a sign about something. And for me, the sign is, I don't know if I'm wrong, but maybe, just maybe, I was thinking about a different situation. And the sales situation is something that I've always been uncomfortable with. And I think entrepreneurship in itself will always have this degree of uncertainty and edginess. So with this in mind, I would say the following thing. If you feel slightly uncomfortable, you might be doing the right thing. If you feel too uncomfortable, you might want to rethink. But the most important thing is, and I'll leave it up to you, how much is slightly uncomfortable and how much is too uncomfortable? I guess this is a good question to leave you for the weekend. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you hopefully on Monday. Have a great one. Bye-bye.